Hey, sorry I didn't upload yesterday. I just, watching Tyron Woodley lose to Jake Paul in a boxing match. I didn't sleep very good the night before, so I really just did not have the will yesterday. That is just so... I want to say the emotion that I felt. I've never felt so much embarrassment for somebody else before. It really sounds like I'm taking away from Jake Paul, but it's more so it's more about like it's Tyron's fight to lose than Jake's to win. I mean, everybody gets to sit there and, you know, have their favoritism during the whole thing. I mean, there's some memes born out of it and stuff, which is funny, I guess, you know, the pictures of Jake Paul laying against the ropes and shit like that. Just like when Connor, like, ended up losing or whatever. Jake didn't lose, he won for sure. He for sure won that boxing match. So, after playing the alpha and everything, since obviously we can't play it anymore, know that, you know, the game is 100% on the IW8 engine, which this one is on. Obviously, it feels a little bit different from regular Modern Warfare. Honestly, in my opinion, feels, in terms of like the tac sprinting cooldown and all that shit anyway, this game feels faster. I don't know why. So, I mean, I figured it doesn't really make sense for me to be spamming World War II, for example. While World War II does meet the setting, everything else is completely different. No way that you can use the old engines to practice for IW8 engines. So, I don't really see the mechanics of Warzone changing too much with the introduction of the new map and everything. I think it'll still generally be the same game. Another thing, yeah, drop shotting is pretty much dead in that game. I mean, unless they change it or whatever, but drop shotting is definitely dead. It's gonna be a game of, you know, running around, slide canceling, and double jumping, and bunny hopping, or whatever the fuck.
I shit on this whole lobby. This whole lobby I shit on. Been with shitty ass teammates. Nigga named 20 inches in your ass. That's how you know he's a white boy. Shit on.
The fuck? Opinion, the best way to just practice the mechanics of the game? I mean, obviously, I mean, a lot of people would rather just play Warzone or whatever. Maybe the hackers will go away one day, or you could just, you know, spam shipment and shit like I'm doing, and just mechanically just keep spamming shit, because realistically, right? I'm gonna be spamming hardcore on here, and by the way, I'm still unlocking the Obsidian, what is this gun? The CX-9, yeah, I'm trying to get this thing Obsidian or whatever. Realistically, as soon as Vanguard ends up coming out, I'm not gonna be playing it regularly. Like, everyone's talking about the TTK and headshots do a lot of damage and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's true, but when the real game comes out, I'm gonna be over on hardcore. So everything's gonna kill in one shot regardless. It's always hitting you in the head, you're dead anyway. It just means getting headshot challenges is gonna be easier, especially if they're gonna have a shipment right at launch, which I'm hoping they will if they're talking about 16 maps this, 16 maps that. So I'm gonna have to assume that there has to be a small map in there. I'm hoping that it's shipment. Shipment makes the most sense. Honestly, hoping that it's a classic shipment, not this shipment in particular. I don't really like this layout in comparison. We can figure out, you know, where we want to mount at and stuff. For some reason, I'm just insanely excited to... It's not even about being excited about a new game. It's just having something new to try to unlock. It's not the same kind of excitement in my brain. I don't know. I can differentiate it. It's definitely different reasoning from my usual. Also, with people being very, very familiar with this engine, all of the practice, all the time that everyone spent just spamming Warzone and stuff like that, in a sense, has already helped them for Vanguard. Whereas, you know, when Cold War came out, it felt a little different, couldn't slide cancel the same way, and design and stuff is different, the flow is completely different. This game, I think people are gonna be pretty sweaty from the start. I'm excited to just straight up face tank it and not even budge. I feel so fucking strong. It's like, it's gonna be like Broly whenever he gets punched in the face, just clear right in the bridge of the nose, and he just stands there and looks at you type shit. Like, that's what I'm trying to have happen. That's what I want my mental fortitude to be. The Vanguard grind is the fist, and it just punches me in the... That's what I want to do. I just want to face tank this shit. I don't know what kind of mental evaluation needs to go on for that to be my enjoyment, but all I know is I was not this way before Modern Warfare. I'm really wondering what they're going to do with the footstep audio, and also if it's going to be adjusted by the time beta comes out. I thought that there was going to be another alpha, but I guess not. I also ended up uploading the entire Modern Warfare campaign, but I didn't ever do the Cold War campaign because I spent all that time grinding the camo. I immediately went for Dark Matter Ultra. The way I would like to do it, I know the best way possible is to sit there and somehow sit down on day one and maybe do an entire sit down and do like a playthrough and then chop it up into parts or some shit. And then during that time that is upload, nah, I don't know, man. There's just a lot. Definitely think I'm gonna go for the camo first, and then if people still want me to actually play the campaign, then I will. I don't even remember what happened with Damascus and everything. I genuinely don't even remember anymore. That shit, it's like my brain wanted to just wipe the trauma away, so I don't even remember the order in which and how I did it or whatever, but I know as soon as I get my hands on the game, I just want to go and see what these challenges are really looking like. And obviously, I mean, one of the most annoying or long things that you're gonna have to level up in the game is definitely going to be something like the STG or the bar or whatever, some sort of assault rifle rifle. It's considered like the main AR, like an M4 or something, where it just has a shit ton of levels. How long it takes to get that all the way up, because it was also those long complaints, I don't know if anyone remembers, but the complaints that it takes a long time to level up your weapon back on Cold War. And I did Dark Matter Ultra when it was like that. Obviously utilize the double XP whenever I could, but same thing I'm gonna do this year. I'm gonna utilize any and every way of double XP that I possibly can just to get this over with and not waste my fucking brain. It's all I can think about.
Oh, my bad.
Right behind you, I just it literally spawned me.
What a strange start to the game. They all spawned in late, so they had no map control, so now they're just getting spawn trapped. Also, Killstreaks, and I'm curious how strong all of the Killstreaks will be back to back to back and everything, so I'm curious what kind of style of Killstreaks I'll be able to use, because that could either speed up the entire process exponentially or not. I really hope that there's some sort of form of a Blackbird, but I doubt it. In World War II, I mean, what are they gonna say? Just say, hey, it's a big fucking satellite, we can just see them? Not that it really matters the accuracy anyway, I really don't care. They can say that there's a Blackbird in the sky in 19 whatever the fuck. I don't care. Even me just sitting here, not even using my brain, just running here, just getting these reps over and over again, just destroying my thumbsticks repeatedly. One thing I noticed, I don't know if it was because of the upgrades and the attachments that ended up on the weapon. Maybe they, some of them increase hipfire spread or something, but the hipfire spread over on Vanguard during the alpha was huge. I don't know if anyone noticed. The crosshairs literally, they would be massive. 72 out of 150, so I'm like halfway there on this weapon. Like, it's almost like I'm straight up doing this for fun now. I truly have turned myself into a monster. If I just keep doing this, it's like, oh, well, you're just gonna get burned out. If you burn a piece of bread up to a little itty bitty crisp, and then through that itty bitty crisp into a fire, do you think it's gonna change at all? It's just still gonna be a little crisp.
Somebody's flat.
Where did I get shot from? I'm blind or something. Started wearing glasses to protect my eyes and shit, because if I'm gonna do this until I die type shit, I need these eyeballs. I really do hope the audio levels stay around where they were. All these people that have learned these ways of just sitting there, all these people that have just buried it into their play style. I mean, they had to. They had no other choice. That's what they put on us, but... God! Fuck!
Your mother is a bitch. Oh, my bad, dog. Ah, shit. All that cheating shit and you still lost, bitch ass boy. 2 + 2 not know what the fuck it is, little bitch.
I'm out of here, bro. I just can't wait. I'm sorry I didn't upload yesterday. It was a hard day for the MMA viewers.